What is happening, people? Guns Raw here from NextGenTactics, doing some search and destroy. Of course, that is our absolute favorite. I probably should get some wager matches out there, though. I know a lot of you guys are like, what about the wager matches? You know what? It's always about tactics and strategy, and the best example of that, by far, is search and destroy. However, there is quite a bit of strategy and tactics involved in the other game types. It's just typically never seen in public matches. Now, we're hoping to bring you some of that strategy and tactics when we start playing competitive. I'm getting together with a few of the boys. Bentley, Medina, Fisher, Italy, True God, and you may see guest appearances from Nate. And I mean, I'm going to see what other NGT elites like Killer God, if they want to actually get involved with the whole experience. But anyway, that's when you're going to see real strategy in these games. It's near impossible, and I don't really plan on doing it. It's near impossible for me to bring you strategies for headquarters, domination, demolition, or any of those in public matches. And the reason being is because random individuals do not play objective base. Therefore, it is near impossible to actually do this. I could do it with an actual team, but you guys are like, oh, well, that's great, you've got a team, but what about individuals? Well, I'll tell you something right now. If you play by yourself and you're playing games like that, it's a random crapshoot. It has nothing to do with the fact of whether or not you use strategy or not. Those games are almost always won with team effort. Even if you have at least one or two extra people, random people that play objective based with you, and you start communicating with them, then you have a very good shot at winning it. The problem is that playing public matches, if you don't have a team, you're just going to get spanked. So I'm not going to waste my time showing you individual or solo strategies for these games, for those types of games, because it's an absolute waste of my time, and they're not going to do you any good because it's completely random whether or not they're going to be effective. Now, there's something I wanted to show you when we were coming down through here. I don't know if I killed that guy or not. Anyway, when you first come down there, that ending where I was shooting at that guy there, when you come around this way on offense, you want to look through the middle section first, which is access to the middle door, because a lot of times teams will, on defense, will rush around that front there to get in there. And that's where you saw me kill that guy with the long shot. I think it was in the first round. That's where you really want to focus your attention when you're coming through there, not on the end. The end is something that you're going to hit after, because usually people are going to be camped at the end there and hesitant. So you got to be careful. Don't expose yourself to the end. Don't expose yourself to the end until you focused on that middle access point first, because they have a direct sight line to you. Then slowly make your way to see if you can see someone camping at the end there. Anyway, this is a very good place where I am right now, in conjunction with the Claymores. Again, this is mainly public matches. In conjunction with the Claymores, hiding that spot where I am right now, protecting A, is very, very effective. Look at it. He totally ripped me off. My Claymore totally, I could sound whore that guy. He was totally coming. And I actually said, oh, you stole my kill. You friggin' ripped me off. But, you know, take it. And he saved it from the Claymore. So, really, you got to do what you got to do, and you got to get the kills, right? I mean, like, if you got the kills, that means my Claymore's still intact, and that actually protects me in case he got killed from some other direction. So it's a good thing, but, you know, at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, Claymore kill coming, and then nothing. You know, wah, wah, wah. So, WMD, when you're going A, and I find A to be the easiest to go after, and I think most people do go A, only because B is pretty easy to defend. When you're on defense, you know, you take 2 out of the 6 guys can easily defend B without any problems. So A is really the problem area here. It's problematic. It's a little bit trickier to defend. You gotta have some good camping skills. So I'm gonna plant it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be going right back in the same spot I was just in. Again, because that spot is incredibly effective. I wouldn't tell you to go there if it wasn't. Although I think, look, the only reason why I'm not is because he was, I think it was that Bentley? Or someone taking my spot. And then they move. See, when I'm in that spot, I do not move, no matter what. I'm not moving out of there until, although he had to move because I think someone was shooting. Oh, he got him anyway. It was Bentley. Bentley, you silly little bitch. Ha ha ha. Bentley will be doing GBs with us too. That's one thing. When we do game battles, competitive gaming, we are way more focused, and there's no, you know, messing around. There's no way in hell, and I've said this before in other videos, but I do not allow members of the team to simply go running out there all random and ramble-like, trying to get all the kills. It is purely team-oriented. Everyone does what they do to help the team win. If anyone on this team ever, and they know this, I mean, none of the guys, I'm not saying this to any of the NGT Elite, because they all know that, and they're very focused, and they're sort of aware of the situation. But if anyone that I sort of recruited or was going to game with me when we're playing on this, I do not like selfish players that simply go around trying to hog up all the kills. I like teams and playing with people that are team-based, team-oriented, and team, objective-focused. That's what's going to get you wins. I like it when the team wins. It's like when you're playing in, I don't know, I'll say basketball, football, whatever. It's no one individual that's going to friggin' win for the team. If everyone's not playing together, then you are not going to win that friggin' game. You may be able to win it once in a while, but to be consistent, like the NGT Elite was when we played in Modern Warfare 2, to be consistent, you need to be team focused and not, hey, I'm going to be the shining star here. That's why when you watch the game battle footage, when you see me post that stuff, it is not going to be exciting. And hopefully I'll be able to use the theater mode to sort of spruce it up a little bit. Because, quite frankly, you never know. Like, I mean, I'll never know whether or not I'm going to get the most kills or someone else. And quite frankly, it may be boring. But the way that we play and gel as a team, that's what's exciting. That's what's going to get the wins. And by showing you what we do and what's effective, and I'm excited to do it as well, because I don't have all of these strategies, as I said. I don't have these strategies set for headquarters, demolition, domination. Like, I can play it and still do very well. Like, if I'm just playing with a few NGT guys, not a problem. I mean, we can usually, haphazardly come across some wins because we kind of know what we're doing anyway. But in game battles, you got to be focused, man. You got to have a game plan. Everyone's got to know exactly what they're doing. And none of this, just fly by the moment bullcrap. That will not win games. So anyway, I'm very, very excited to bring that to you guys. And if you guys have a group, and we'll be doing basically 4v4s. So 4 people, that's the most common type of game battles. And when it's playoffs, that's really what you're going to... Oh, come on, hang on. Yes, nice. That's the ASP, by the way. I personally say it's the absolute best pistol out there. Not the most powerful, but incredibly fast. Fast reload and very, very fast trigger on there. So it's pretty easy to get kills with it. And I do agency style, which is handguns only. So I play entire matches only using handguns. And believe me, the ASP is one of the best handguns you can use in this. Handguns, pistols, whatever. Same thing. Tomato, tomato. Anyway, we won that. Stay tuned, and hopefully we're going to be bringing you guys some real competitive gaming very, very soon, where, you and up to, 3 other dudes or a whole team will be able to come into public matches if you use the strategies and absolutely decimate people. But remember, no individual strategies for those game types. They do not work. It is too random, and I'd be lying to you. Peace. Get the latest updates and stay in touch with the NGT community with our all-new Facebook application. Check the description of the video for details.